Damn, it's good to have you back. Let's go.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at movies that were spawned out of TV shows. These are either loosely connected to the original, remakes, or straight up reboots. Animated features don't count, since they deserve a list of their own.
Whoa! No, keep it going!
Number 20. S.W.A.T. Despite receiving critical acclaim, the 70s S.W.A.T series was cancelled due to its bold depiction of violence. Still, many remember it fondly for its theme song, which can get anyone in crime-solving mode. The 2003 adaptation doesn't fully lean into on-screen brutality, but does retain the original's action-packed premise. The titular team escorts a dangerous kingpin while outside forces look to break him out. With a solid cast led by Samuel L. Jackson, S.W.A.T hits its high notes from the opening minutes.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Send me David to 114! We're coming in!
It makes full use of the tried and tested template from the series. Thanks to committed performances by its lead actors, fans can enjoy the kind of thrills that the original delivered so well. Number 19. Maverick.
There is no more deeply moving religious experience than cheating on a cheater.
Among the more creative shows at the time, the Western Maverick series followed members from the titular family as poker-playing drifters.
You listen to me, and when I get through up here, if there's a man among you who doesn't like what I said, he can come up here and claim this bill.
The 1994 film combines this premise with the heist genre. Here, Maverick's search for an easy payout ends up putting him in deep trouble. Mel Gibson plays Brett Maverick, while James Garner, who played the character in the show, appears in a different role. The movie has the show's penchant for humour, as Gibson, Garner, and Jodie Foster display their comedic chops.
Oh, damn thing won't stay in the holster.
Never taking itself seriously, Maverick is a fun, easygoing feature that appeals to all audiences. And with several cameos from classic Western actors, the film tips its hat to those who made the genre such a success.
You alright?
I can't believe I pulled that card. Did I ever tell you when I was in the desert?
Number 18. Charlie's Angels.
My life, my love, and my lady is the sea.
This franchise has had multiple incarnations since its original release, but while the 2011 show and the 2019 film reboot had diminishing returns, 2000's Charlie's Angels is still a hit. John Forsythe's reprisal of the unseen Charlie character loosely connects it to the 70s series. However, it deviates from the original's dramatic elements in favour of a sense of fun. Every scene brims with infectious energy, and the chemistry between Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, and Cameron Diaz propels it to higher ground. Charlie's Angels is an exciting look into the lives of three agents who know when to have fun and when to kick ass. Much like the TV series, the story injects various twists and turns that have viewers watching until the end. Number 17. Starsky and Hutch.
Okay, want my badge? Here, take it.
Fine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, I was just making a point.
Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson have collaborated in multiple films across genres, and the duo ventured into action comedy with Starsky and Hutch, which adapts the 70s series with a lighter touch.
You really want a piece of this?
Oh, I don't want a piece. I want the whole thing.
The show was popular for the titular protagonist's snazzy style and cool dialogue. The 2004 entry reimagines Starsky and Hutch as a dysfunctional pair way in over their heads. With the two gifted comedians at the helm, the film effectively lands its gags. Ranging from slapstick comedy to hilariously awkward exchanges, it knows when to make the audience laugh. Thanks to the lead's surprisingly wholesome dynamic, Starsky and Hutch connects viewers with its protagonists. There aren't any real surprises here, but the ride sure is fun as long as it lasts.
Johnny Red Neat, okay? Do it. Do it.
Alright.
Number 16. The Brady Bunch Movie.
Dinner's ready? Oh, my nose!
As nostalgic as the Brady Bunch makes us, it really is a product of its time, and the film adaptation certainly knows this. We find the family in the 90s, still clinging to the lifestyle of the 70s.
Hey there, groovy chick.
The resulting culture clash is the basis for the film, as the characters fail to realise just how out of place they are. Along with satirising sitcom tropes, it points out flaws in the show to hilarious lengths.
It's a car, Jack.
Well, of course this is a car. But my name's not Jack, it's Greg. And this is my sister, Marcia.
Hi.
But far from a generic parody, the Brady Bunch movie's self-referential wit allows it to carry a unique charm. Its success sparked renewed interest in the series, as 2 sequels kept the franchise running.
I think I'll go for a walk outside now. The summer sun's calling my name.
Number 15. Get Smart. Back when James Bond took the world by storm, shows like Get Smart cashed in by spoofing its format. Protagonist Maxwell Smart fumbles and stumbles his way, but ultimately gets the job done. Likewise, Steve Carell's version of the character is as inept as it gets. Of course, the comedian's talented performance allows Get Smart to be a wildly enjoyable affair. Recreating scenes like the Cone of Silence shows how timeless these gags are.
Okay, we have reason to believe that our security was breached by chaos.
You have to speak up.
Can you hear me?
We're not hearing anyone.
It doesn't hurt that equally celebrated actors like Anne Hathaway, The Rock, and Alan Arkin make up the rest of the cast. More than the show, the film steers into its action elements, so there are as many thrills as there are laughs.
Max?
Number 14. The A-Team.
I love it when a plan comes together.
When 4 veterans are framed for a crime they didn't commit, they team up to clear their names. This outline is shared between the 80s A-Team and the 2010 film. The TV series takes on a case of the week format, following the heroes as mercenaries. Meanwhile, the movie goes all out like few can see coming. Bradley Cooper shooting down planes on a flying tank is certainly unexpected. It doesn't even bother with realism, opting for crazy spots that push all believability out the window. But it's this uninhibited attitude that makes the A-Team so much fun. It goes for the full throttle and never lets up, ensuring that this is one film you will never forget. Number 13. State of Play. The best political thrillers deliver edge-of-your-seat entertainment through mind-blowing plot twists. Whether it's the British miniseries or the American film adaptation, State of Play is a winner.
20 seconds after she went into the blind spot, this guy appears. Okay.
It follows journalist Cal McCaffrey as he investigates a mysterious death tied to his friend, Congressman Stephen Collins. McCaffrey locates traces of hidden corruption the deeper he goes. Each revelation adds another layer to the cast, as just about every character has a secret to hide.
Mr. Summers?
The story flips on its head by the end, recontextualizing all the events we've followed. The film does compress some of the miniseries' plot elements, but it also maintains a similarly mystifying pace that ensures audiences are always invested.
The more you talk, the more you give us, the more protected you are.
Number 12. The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Good plan.
Several quality shows premiered during the 60s spy boom. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. was one of the significant contributors to its success. Half a century later, its hip dialogue and snazzy aesthetics appeared in cinematic form.
It won't match.
It doesn't have to match.
The film is an efficient thriller that relies on its cast's talents. Led by Henry Cavill, the actors embody their roles completely. While it shares character traits from the show, the movie serves as an alternate origin story. Along with some great action set pieces, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. also benefits from a slick script that keeps us guessing. So put on your shades and buckle up as you take a trip to the genre's golden age.
Just to avoid any confusion, you do mean give them your wallet and act scared.
Scared.
Number 11. Twilight Zone, the movie.
There was somebody out there. You've got to believe me.
I saw him green and slimy.
The original Twilight Zone series scared audiences with its blend of creepy, mysterious, and intriguing tales. The movie served as a revival, giving fans a taste of its brand of entertainment after nearly 2 decades. Much like the series, it tells independent stories that vary from horror to sci-fi. While there isn't a single arc tying things together, the anthological format is still gripping. The distinct tone between Twilight Zone's 4 segments is a refreshing change of pace, each with a thought-provoking message. With contributions from big-name directors including Steven Spielberg and George Miller, it's an interesting experience that leaves fans in awe by its closing moments.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Number 10. Miami Vice. The 80s series is best remembered for its eye-catching visuals and snappy soundtrack. Michael Mann's Miami Vice goes for a similar stylistic presentation, diving into the city's seedy underbelly through an atmospheric lens.
So where you been?
Hit a couple of jazz clubs, fell back to her place.
Where?
Vidalo.
Where's Vidal?
Suburbs outside of Maryland.
Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell appear as undercover detectives tracing a drug operation to its source. The pair struggle to get the job done as several unforeseen problems threaten to expose their identities. Miami Vice wasn't particularly lauded during its release. However, it's since become a cult favourite. Fans appreciate Michael Mann's attempt at bringing an older premise into the 21st century. Its cinematography gives a sense of authenticity, making viewers see what it's like to be in the heart of danger. As years go by, Miami Vice continues to hold up well.
So is this a one-time deal? Or something else coming up?
Number 9. The Equalizer.
What's up?
I'd like to report a crime.
Really? Call 911.
From the original 80s show starring Edward Woodward to the current incarnation with Queen Latifah, this series is a proven hit. On the big screen, Denzel Washington followed in Woodward's steps as Robert McCall. The hero, a former special ops agent, works as a vigilante to atone for his past. After catching wind of a trafficking syndicate, Robert has to spring into action and confront his inner demons. The Equalizer pulls no punches when it comes down to it. Violent, bloody beatdowns sell its premise, leaving no doubt that this is not a man to be trifled with. It elevates the original's outline by depicting the subject material in graphic reality. The film's success opened doors for sequels, carving out an arc for the protagonist. Number 8. The Addams Family. The TV series had a relatively short run, but has since become a classic with various adaptations. The 90s brought everyone's favourite family into cinemas, complete with their taste for the macabre.
Let us ransom you from the power of the grave. Tonight, O death, let us be your plague.
Everyone from the oddball Uncle Fester to the iconic Wednesday retains their larger-than-life personality. The story follows Fester's reunion with the titular family, although the clan begins to doubt if he really is who he claims to be.
Stay away, old man.
The Addams Family is firmly entrenched in its comedy horror roots from the get-go. The movie plays out like an extended episode of a sitcom, bringing along crazy gags and laughs that do this eccentric family justice. And if you're in the mood for more, head on over to its sequel for an equally wacky experience. Number 7. Widows. After a botched robbery ends with the criminals' deaths, their wives decide to complete the plan themselves. This outline is shared between the Widows series and its big screen adaptation. Many hints sprinkled around tease a larger plot than what it seems. And with a cast of A-list performers led by the likes of Viola Davis and Liam Neeson, there's absolutely no lack of talent here.
Have either of you ever been to a prison? Once? I didn't think so.
Although it stays true to its heist theme, the movie goes beyond with several twists in the making. It captures the attention with a neo-noir style that's as engaging as it is perplexing. Ultimately, its artistic achievements complement a story that pays off big time by the finale. Number 6. Traffic. Steven Soderbergh's Traffic was unanimously lauded, winning multiple Oscars on the way to becoming a smash hit. However, not everyone knows its origins from 1989's British Traffic miniseries. 3 stories surrounding the drug trade are told from different perspectives, and Soderbergh takes this aspect to a wider scale.
Mexico and the United States, one hand washing the other. We agree.
Marvelous set design and cinematography allow it to separate each arc with a distinct look. The film deals with themes such as corruption, betrayal, and injustice. Although characters make questionable choices, it makes sense in a world with skewed moralities. This level of complexity has audiences thinking way past the film's runtime. Thanks to an in-depth look into multi-dimensional characters, Traffic more than succeeds in its ambitious premise.
You think there's a difference between a reason and an excuse, Arnie? Because I don't. Goodbye.
Number 5. The Untouchables.
All right, drop the gun. Put your hands in the air, you're under arrest.
Prohibition agent Elliot Ness's clashes with gangster Al Capone have long been a Hollywood favourite. The Untouchables is the most famous adaptation of Ness's memoir. The series sensationalizes much of his life, but remains a cornerstone of the crime drama genre. The 1987 film is similarly out there, although its fun factor is as high as it gets.
You're here because you got nothing. You got nothing in court. You don't got the bookkeeper. You got nothing.
Bolstered by magnificent performances from Robert De Niro, Kevin Costner, and the Oscar-winning Sean Connery, The Untouchables simply works gangbusters. The film ticks along at a thrilling pace, and watching Ness's ragtag team defy Capone never gets old. It goes to show that a simple story can still go a long way when the execution is so entertaining.
You got him? Yeah, I got him.
Number 4. Star Trek.
And I'm not the captain. You are. Let's go.
Even around 6 decades since its premiere, the original Star Trek commands legions of fans. And while there were several cinematic sequels, the 2009 reboot stands above all.
Your argument precludes the possibility of a no-win scenario. I don't believe in no-win scenarios.
Hailing from an alternate reality, the Enterprise crew explores strange new worlds in a time travel plot. Thanks to a big budget and solid special effects, the character's journey looks wondrous to behold. It freed up the universe to shoot for fresh stories without worrying about previous events. Despite taking place in a separate timeline, the film honors the original's legacy. Star Trek's success reconfirmed the franchise's evergreen nature, delighting longtime fans and reaching new audiences around the globe. Live long and prosper indeed.
Get him off this ship.
Number 3. 21 Jump Street.
You two get to your mama house ASAP. What? You teenagers now.
The 2010s saw light-hearted film sequels to dramatic shows like Chips and Baywatch, but 21 Jump Street easily features the most accomplished delivery of this concept. While set in the same location as the original, it dives headfirst into comedy. Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum star as clueless police officers infiltrating a high school.
Let's fly!
Their disastrous attempts to find a drug supplier served up plenty of belly laughs. It makes for an all-around bizarre yet funny experience as we watch the duo succeed despite their limited talents. The departure from the show is so great that you might not even realise it's based on a police procedural. Of course, that crazy Johnny Depp cameo is there to remind us all.
Oh, DEA, you're under arrest. Guns down, all of you!
Number 2. Mission Impossible. To its credit, the TV show lasted a respectable 7 seasons and enjoyed solid ratings, but Tom Cruise's involvement propelled the Mission Impossible brand to heights like never before. In terms of box office success, no film adaptation comes close. The series' value has never diminished as each entry ups the ante. However, the first entry deserves praise for kickstarting it all. Although technically a follow-up to the TV show, Mission Impossible quickly distances itself to become its own entity. Here, IMF agent Ethan Hunt is framed for the slayings of his team, and has to clear his name. With bombastic action and breathtaking stunt work, the movie successfully set the platform for one of the longest enduring franchises to date. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Fugitive.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fugitive has been on the run for 90 minutes.
Intense and captivating, The Fugitive takes hold of viewers and never lets go. The series wowed fans with a detailed account of Dr. Richard Kimball's search for the one-armed man. The film might be shorter, but in no way does it skimp on the thrills. With a central mystery in place, characters engage in a race against time at a breakneck pace. Harrison Ford portrays the terror and desperation Kimball feels after being accused of his wife's death. Meanwhile, Tommy Lee Jones's unrelenting US Marshal Gerard stays hot on his trail. It's an intriguing game of cat and mouse that the film masterfully delivers. The Fugitive is a perfect example of an action thriller done right, wrapping together the genre's best elements for an unforgettable ride.
I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
And that's it for our list. Which TV to movie adaptation is your favourite? Let us know in the comments.
I've been framed! Ah, waka waka!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.